What's up, YouTube? Today I got a nifty build for you guys. I use it in PvE, but I can see how someone could totally use it in PvP. I call it the Icy-Hot build because it reminds me of Shoto from My Hero, and best part is you can run this build with any subclass, but there's one that just works the best with it, and I'll be getting back to that. But in order for you to use this build, you're going to need two exotics. First off, you'll need Tommy's Matchbook. Now, this gun is really good. For starters, when it comes to DPS, it burns you and does damage to you after you shoot it for a period of time. Now, the Catalyst allows you to bring your health back up faster after you overheat, but there's a perk that I did not know about until I started making this video called Heat Sink, and apparently you take less damage when you don't aim down sights with this gun when you start burning, and I wish I knew that because it would have helped me out a lot more in some of those gunfights. Now, the exotic we're going to be pairing this with is the Icefall Mantle. It's not that great, but it's pretty cool when you mix it with the Tommy's Matchbook because it has a downside. When you pop your barricade, you don't pop a normal barricade, you get super armor, which sounds great, but it also debuffs you, so you can't double jump or hover or glide, you can't sprint, and you can't slide. So you're kind of just like this big heavy block of ice with this overshield. Now, when you use Tommy's Matchbook, it actually melts the ice instead of the health bar, meaning that you get to use the gun without having as much risk for using the damage extra from the Tommy's Matchbook's perk. Now, there are a few things I added to this build to help ease this also, and that also goes along with the subclass that I was talking about earlier that works the best with this exotic. That subclass is Bottom Tree Sunbreaker. Now, the reason you want to use this one over the rest of them is because of the sunspots. Now, Soul Invectus is what really procs it, and I like it because when you get kills with your solo weapon, it also procs sunspots randomly along with it. But the sunspots itself with Sun Warrior is the perk you really want to worry about because it actually recharges your barricade after you melt yourself with ice so that you can spam it, which is why it is the most, best one to use for this build. Now, I personally like to use Top Tree Sentinel because, well, bubble means more damage, plus I get overshield for mealing people, and I feel like it stacks with the Icefall Mantle, and I might need to check that and see if that actually works actually. But yeah, that on top of that, but this also works also with it. And you can really use any subclass you want, which is what I love about it, but this is the most, all around one that you would honestly use for it. Plus it kind of sticks with the theme of the Icy-Hot if you're into that type of thing. But yeah, so that's really the build. Here's how you use it. So there is another funky thing about the Icefall Mantle you want to be wary of, is that, well, when you pop it and you get the overshield, your shield does not actually start recharging until the overshield is gone. So you want to pop your overshield and melt it as fast as you can with the Tommy's Matchbook while staying in the sunspot for the extra, ability regen and the extra weapon damage stuff, because, well, it's going to recharge it after you break the ice since you're already in the sunspot. So you're going to be ready for that, and make sure you stand in it like for as long as you can and what you want to get out of it. And then just go to town. Like, that's really all it is to it. You don't really have to do a lot. You can really just turn your brain off and just mow through multiple ads with this gun. Like, it shoots fine. The Catalyst gives you orbs of light, which means you're getting your super faster. I also have like a bunch of mods, and I was actually able to get 100 resilience this time, and my armor actually agreed with me for once. So if you want to see what the stuff I had on to go with it, I'll be showing that right now on the screen. So this is my build. This is my Titan. I know you look sexy, and if you look to the right, I know you see that resilience icon say 100 over there. So the perks I actually ran on this was a few actually pretty cool ones. I ran Protective Light. This perk right here allows it to say no when you have orbs and charge with light so that you do not die. I also have High Energy Fire. You get a attack boost just for being charged with light. This one, when you pick up orbs of light, you become charged with light. And some barricade recharge mods. That way I always have, the maximum amount of my mantle. And that's really it. I have like Demolitionist on my shotgun. But without that, you know, that's just getting grenades so I can get the sunspots, which, you know, in return give me my barricade. So that's really the build. I hope you guys really enjoy it, and if you like it, go ahead and let me know why you like it down in the comments below. And if you really like my content and the type of builds I make, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I should have a build playlist coming up at the end of the video, and if you like these type of things, go ahead and look through that too while you're at it. And with that out of the way, thank you for watching Gamer in Glasses.
Mm-hmm.